Hey.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now let's wait for the intro to finish. It's okay. You are shooting video and you are using your phone. Hurry up. So today is a story
Have
time.
you started?
Yeah, I have started. Can you not see the flash?
Okay.
Today is a story time about how we went to dye our hair.
Have you done the intro?
The intro has already been done.
Yeah.
We went to dye our hair and we were almost thrown into debt. I mean, we would have become workers if we didn't have the money. I'm not even going to lie. So, on a beautiful day last year, what day was it? I think it was after Salah. I came back to campus. I went home for Salah and I came back to campus. And I wanted to dye my hair red because I had previously dyed my hair yellow and all. So, I came back late and then I slept and I woke up. So by the time I woke up, it was like 6 and all. So we started looking for places where we could go and dye my hair. We asked about the barbering shops on campus, but we were told we shouldn't try those places. So we went.
We shouldn't try those places.
Why
They
did you do
didn't do. I don't think they dyed people's hair at that time.
They were dying because
Which barber shop?
Chase friend told me he went to dye his hair on a campus barbering shop at Ivandi. We didn't ask about the Ivandi place, and they're like, "You're only open."
Yeah, so it means we didn't get a place.
Eh.
Are you saying they didn't do
And we're told not to try this because it's like, yeah. So here we are looking for a place. We went on Google. Everywhere we called, they were like, "Oh, it's too late," blah blah blah. So we finally get a place. Now, for legal purposes, I'm not mentioning the place, and it's a really good place too. It's just that we didn't know the money. So we get the place we called. They're like, they're open, blah blah blah. So we go there, and at that time I had like only 300 cities or 200 cities.
I don't know the amount. I don't remember the amount. But before we went, she was like, dyeing the hair will be like 50 cedis and then blah blah blah. I said okay. So we went there. Very late actually.
I mean, that was what I was told. And I was like, oh, I'll take care of her hair and I'll take care of my hair, like, you know, mama got sugar mommy and everything, rich auntie. So we went there and the place is really nice. It looks really modern. And we entered. When we first got there, we asked the person, like, oh, how much is it? We're like, oh, we should sit down. He would tell us we should sit down. So we sat down and he came again and I was like, oh, how much is it? He was like, he's going to ask his boss. So I think I had 250 cedis or 300 cedis. I was like, here, if anything, it won't be, even if it's not 50 cedis, to be 100 cedis or something. Fine. So I was the first person to dye my hair. I wanted red, and the name of what they used was Indian red. I think they bleached our hair first. So we were sitting there. Oh, my hair was looking nice and all. Oh, I was feeling good. I was like, oh, it won't be expensive. So when they were about done with my hair,
Yeah, I think they had already started mine.
yeah, they had started her own, and they were almost done with mine. It was just left with washing. I was washing mine and they were doing hers. And then
That's when I liked it.
And then he came and he was like, oh, it will be 500 cedis.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
I conf. I was like, oh, okay. Then when he went, hey, like my heart, I don't know.
You asked him to come and tell me.
Hey, I was like I conf, because I was like, 500 cedis. I was like, 500 cedis per person, or I was like, oh no, 500 cedis for the both of you. Now I'll put a picture of how short my hair was and how long her hair was. We went for a commercial break. We are back. So
What did I say?
they told us the price, and I was like, 250 cedis per person, so 500 cedis. Now I said I would pay for her. So come and see, hey, not my ear shit. Because externally, I wasn't really panicking and all, but internally, hey. I mean, when we
Because there were people there, how can you panic? I went to tell them, okay, so okay, stop that. Let me go.
like, as if I should tell them that, oh, dye the hair black. I think we even joked about that. We were like, they should go dye. We are back again.
Have you played it?
Yeah. The video stopped playing because
She didn't have space.
don't ask me how I don't have space. But
We were just very shocked and surprised because we didn't plan for this. We didn't know how much like dyeing the hair would be like. So it was kind of
let's see.
shocking. Yeah.
So when they were done, they were mostly done with mine. So I went to her whilst they were doing it.
Mine really kept long time.
And I was like, Tabi, they've told you the price, right? She was like, yes, what are you going to do?
I actually overheard when the guy was telling her. In my head, I was like, sheesh, you're dead.
So I was hot, so I was visibly hot.
I'm feeling hot. What was AC?
I was actually sweating, but I was like, the hair looks nice. But then, why am I stressed? So I started texting my friends. God bless the 3 people who helped me. God really bless them. Allah bless them.
Bless them.
Allah bless them and increase their blessings. So I texted a friend. I was like, first I posted on my story, on my private, on my story, and I was like, I'm never doing this shit again. And my friends were like, why the dye didn't come out well? Do you regret this? I was like, it's not, the dye is not a problem. Oh, the
Yeah.
dye is not a problem. And they're like, why? And then when I told them, they're like, are you stupid?
It's not stupid as some. We didn't know. And the guy was wasting our time.
Yeah, because we
he
literally,
saw us as DB students or something.
we literally asked him like how much the thing was, and then he was
like, we should wait. He's going to ask. How can you? I mean, that's what you do there. That's what the main thing though. It's a barbering shop. So we even expected it to be cheaper in a barbering shop. Okay, I don't know how much
but
they
it
take
did
in a
look
salon.
IS and so we should have, I feel like we should have expected it, but when I saw it I was like, okay,
Of
if it's not
course.
50 cedis for 100 cedis.
Yeah, nobody was expecting 250 cedis for each person. Come on, that's too much.
So I was asking my friends, Charlie, people. I asked one friend. I was like, she should please send me 100 cedis. I'll pay her back. I asked another friend and asked another friend. I think what I had was 230 cedis. I had 230 cedis. I didn't have 500 cedis. So I was hot. And they were still doing hairs. And we went with 2 friends. And those 2 friends were laughing at us. They're like, didn't you ask him? I was like, I asked him. He told me I should wait. He's coming. Like, I thought it wouldn't be expensive. And even if not 100 cedis, 120 cedis. At most. So, we were there. I was typing fast. Like, I was really on my phone. Because we were like, if not, we'll work there. We have no choice. Because if we didn't get money, I have to give him the money I have. We don't have the means of going back to campus. Because I was the one who was...
It wasn't that far too, but like we can't walk. It's not
Yeah.
something that you can walk back to campus. So.
It was in East Legon. So, fun fact, anytime I pass by the place,
Yeah, I always look there and I'm like, you.
I'm like, never again. Fun fact, I'm like, but they didn't do anything to us, so it's mostly our fault. But anytime I pass, I'm like,
You
I
could have
remember.
told us earlier. So that we turn our backs and go back.
I feel like maybe he knew we'll go away. Because it doesn't make any sense. How don't you know, like, the price before you're doing somebody's hair? But we digress. So, like, I got a couple of friends to send me money. I'm so thankful that I have friends who could help me. But still, it wasn't up to the 500 cedis. So, I was like, what are we going to do? So, the guy saw me, the receptionist saw me typing fast. And I think he realized what the problem was. So he came in and was like, okay, he's taking 50 cedis each of us, so 100 cedis off, so we'll be paying 400 cedis.
Even now I'm fast.
Even that one cry, because I was thinking about how we're going to go back home, not just about the dyeing of the hair, how we're going to take a car back to campus. So I was like, thank you. Then a friend, one of the friends I asked, then he was like, don't do this again, Anissa.
I see.
Is he?
Someone love.
I was like, don't. He was like, don't do this again.
Don't
Don't
worry.
worry. He was like, don't do this again, Anissa. Why didn't you ask? I was like, I asked. He was like, why did you? I was like, I asked. He was like, so why didn't you wait for the guy to tell you? I was like, we sat down and they started doing our hair before they told us. So it was kind of not our fault. So we pay, and the friend we were with was like, so she went to ask him that, like, what warranted the 250 CD each. And he told her that the length of her hair, it depends on the length.
I think
and
he was like, if your hair is really short, it's 50 cedis. Not short.
Okay,
like
bald,
yours. You
almost
see,
bald.
there was
But
a woman there. See, her hair was really short. Like she cut it before she dyed it. So,
But like,
I guess that's the
if
one.
we are going on that, if her hair is 50 CDs, mine should be 150 CDs, 100 CDs. Because my hair was there a lot, but her hair was like, I think,
Yeah,
ear
that's-
length.
yeah.
So he said that, and everyone was like, if you are going by that, her own should be 250, but mine should be like 100 CDs or 150 CDs. And it was like, they've even reduced it for us, because in other barbering shops they charge more, like 300 CDs for my hair. I said, 300 CDs for my hair. I'll put a picture of how long our hair was. I was like,
Are you serious?
are you serious?
But they were actually really nice.
They were
Like,
nice. They
everybody who worked there was actually very
so
nice.
so nice, and the fact that they understood our situation and like gave us, should I call it a discount?
Discounts, yeah.
Like was under, even though it's not that much of a discount, but it's
Still was
something.
discount.
It's something, because if we hadn't gotten that discount,
Like by now we have finished paying them.
hey. So when we're leaving, the guy was like, "I'll come back soon."
They come back soon. I was in Ghana.
And then they were like, okay. When we left, we were
But
like,
we actually
okay.
kept long there because they closed at 9.
And because
and
of
my
us, they
hair
didn't
was
close.
not ready, so we had to like wait till like 10.
Yeah. And it's mostly my fault why we went there in a hurry, because I wanted to hurry up and dye my hair because I had a party the next day, and
She wanted to look hot in a bikini, in a red bikini, so I wanted to
Yeah.
dye her hair red so that she looks like hot for summer.
yeah, but like when we left, I was like, was this even worth it?
Yeah, yes. I mean, I enjoyed having blonde hair.
I had a sleepless night because the next day I went to stand in a mirror, yeah, and I was like, yeah, it's nice, but it's not worth the trouble and strain I went through. I was about to get BP, hypertension. But thankfully, we're able to get over that, and we didn't need to call our parents to help us, because that would have been a different ball game.
Yeah,
Like,
because we hadn't told them that we are going to dye our hair in the first place.
so it would have been so red. Hello, mommy. I know you just sent me money, but please send me money again, because my mom gave me money to come back. I had just come back from Salah, like celebrating Salah, so she had given me money, so it would have been so weird for me to ask her for money again. So
I think it was a fun experience.
it was a lesson to make enquiries before you go places, because if you don't have friends that you think are generous, or if you have friends who are as broke as you, forget it. Like, don't even try this at home.
Huh? Don't try this
Don't
at
try
home.
this
What
at
do you
home.
mean? I mean, you can try dyeing your hair at home.
And I also learned that I would have needed to re-dye my hair, because apparently red, there are some colors that they fade out really fast, and red was part of them. And I was like, imagine if I had to go back then, I'm told that, oh, re-dyeing is like 100 CDs.
Or maybe it will be lesser because I just dyeing the roots.
Still.
What do you mean still? And they will not pay. When you finish that, they'll run out.
Funny enough, her hair fell out.
Yeah.
She bent her hair, and the dyed parts of the falling out.
It became like elastic, like the elastic in maybe your panties. When you pull it away, like, yeah. So it just fell out.
Yeah, so I feel like It was worth it, but it wasn't worth it.
I
She had to
enjoyed
cut it
having
off.
blonde hair though.
Yeah, she looked fire. I enjoyed having red hair, but my red hair faded out so fast. In like 2 weeks, it had faded out. So that was, I was hurting her. That was. We're not doing that again, right?
Oh, I'll dye my hair again.
Not dying, no.
Well,
Like
we'll not go
we
to
won't
expensive
ask.
place.
Like,
Oh, we just buy the dye.
but the
Just
place
dye it
is
ourselves.
top notch. I don't want to mention it because it's like it's my experience, but it would be like we're bad mouthing it. So I don't want to mention the place, but it's
Oh, the
top
place
notch.
is really nice.
It's
Their
really- and
services are really good.
Customer service, everything is just
I think their prices will be okay for the rich people. So.
yeah. We don't fall in that tax bracket. Students with no money. So because the next day I had a party and I had ordered for a cake for my I have 4 best friends. This is one of them.
For your friend, finish.
Best friend. So because I ordered a cake for her and I didn't have money, I had to borrow from Quick Loan. Dark times, bro. Very dark times. But my lesson to you is make inquiries before you go anywhere. A week before, 2 weeks before. Mine, I was in a hurry to dye my hair, so it's kind of like
Everything
an
was
excuse.
rushed.
Everything was rushed. Because we actually asked like 2-3 places and they were closed, right? So make inquiries before you go anywhere at all. Don't like plan ahead. I don't plan ahead. I'm a very impulsive person. So that's the downfall to being an impulsive person. But it was a great experience, negatively and positively. My hair is breaking now, so and the red has faded so much that it looks like when I first dyed my hair yellow, when the yellow to faded out, it looks ginger. My space is done. My space is actually done. So we're done with the video. Just make inquiries before you go anywhere. Like make inquiries before you go anywhere because I don't want you to go through what we went through. Thank you to our sponsors, Insurance Idubia. We shall put their handles down there. I'll put her handle down there too. Like, comment, subscribe.